Alright, the LCM of n combination 1 and n combination 2 where n is odd. So we can try a number of things. Maybe let's start with we can't start with 1 because 1 combination 2 will not go. So maybe we start with 3. So let's start with 3. So 3 combination 1. What is 3 combination 1? So we can say 3 combination 1 equals, okay, and 3 combination 1 equals, and the 3 combination 2 equals. So then we find out how this relate here. But it's kind of have 2. So let's have 2 in place. 5 combination 1 equals, and 5 combination 2 equals. So if we have these two set of numbers, then we can test it and see the one that works for. So alright, we have all this now. 3 combination 1 is 3, 3 combination 2 is 3, 5 combination 1 is 5, and 5 combination 2 is 10. So if we say that n is is 3, so does this formula hold? So for n is 3, so this A will hold. So let's test for B. 3 minus 1. So if you're looking at this, remember this is 3 times 2. That is 3 minus 1, 2. That is 3 times 2 over 2, which is 3. That still hold. So we have two options now. So, but how about the rest? N minus 1, that is n minus 1, that is 1 over 2, that is 2 over 2, 1, no. N over 2, that is 1.5, and n minus 1, that is n minus 1, that is 3 minus 1, 2. So these ones are already out. So now let's use 5 combination 1 to test A and B, which one is consistent. In 5 combination 1, we will say 5, okay, 5 combination 1, okay, and in 5 combination 1, that is 5 combination 1 and 5 combination 2. So here is 3, but here 5 combination 1, 5 combination 1 is 5, and 5 combination 2, and 5 combination 2 is 10. Alright, so what is the LCM? That is something that is a multiple of both n combination 1 and n combination 2. So n combination 1 is 5 and n combination 2 is 10. So let's see. N is 5. Okay, so for here n is 5, but 5 is not the LCM. So 5 is not the LCM of so 5 is not the LCM of, according to 5 is not the LCM of 5 and 10. Okay, so when we put 5 here, 5 minus 1, this is 5 minus 1, 4. 4 times 5, 20. 20 divided by 2, that is 10. Because 10 is the LCM of this. 10 is the LCM of 5 and 10. So we are looking for the one that is going to give us 10. Yeah, but what the first one gave us is 3. Yes, 3 is the LCM of 3 and 3. But what if it's now 5 and 10? So we are looking for the one that is consistent for all the odd numbers. So since 3 works for option A works only when we have 3 combination 1. When the two numbers are the same, this equals 3, this equals 3. But when it changes, is only option 2 that works. So option 2 becomes the answer. So the key here is to choose the number. So use a number to test it. So for this question, we can set up this question thus: n plus 4 bracket 60 over n minus 0.5 equals 60 to depict the whole thing, which we can reduce to n squared plus 4n minus 480 equals 0. So I'm coming back to it. So if you see to my right, we see so to my right is the complete quadratic equation. But let's finish this. Let's me assume you can jump to n squared plus 4n minus 480 equals 0. Then you can solve this. N equals 20, which is the answer we are looking for. Then you can check whether this is correct. You see that 60 over 20 is 3. But so due to issues that we are able to do only 2.5. So 2.5. So at the end of the day, so 2.5, so have 4 more. 4 plus 20 is 24. 24 times 2.5 is 60, just like 3 times 20 is 60. So the answer is 20. So coming back to the quadratic equation, is if you want to expand this completely, of course, starting from here, continue from here, if you multiply through by n, just focus on multiplying this bracket now. Focus on multiplying this bracket. So if you multiply only this bracket, so you have 60 minus 0.5n. Then so the next you expand this bracket. Remember, n times 60 is 60n, and n times 0.5n is n times 0.5n is 0.5n squared. 4 times 60 is 240. 4 times minus 0.5n is minus 2n. Then collect like terms. 60n, we cancel 60n. So we are left with minus 0.5n squared plus 240 minus 2n equals 0. So we collect again to form quadratic equation, the general form of quadratic equation. So the best, what can we do? Let's eliminate the fraction entirely. Multiply it through by 2. So 0.5 times 2 is n squared plus 4n minus 480 equals 0. Now, since the coefficient of n squared is 1, I would prefer factorization. We are looking for two numbers. If we multiply the two numbers, it will give us minus 480. If we add those two numbers together, it will give us 4. Okay, and those two numbers will be 20 and 24. Since we have plus 24, so the larger number we carry plus, so that will be n plus 24 bracket n minus 20. N minus 20 equals 0. So here n equals minus 24 or n equals 20. But remember that, so we cannot do it negative here. So n equals 20, so 20 becomes the answer.